Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Maman Iflabo! C'est l'Isien Antouaka.
Yes.
We are in trouble.
Yeah.
And let me tell you something. You know Bob Marley's song, of course. They can fool the people sometimes, but they can't fool all the people all the time. And now we've seen the light. Let us stand up for what is right in this country. We need to stand up. You know, moi vle di a bon souhait pour tout maman Iflabo qui en Soufriere. Bon souhait maman Iflabo. And all those who are watching us on the live stream, we want to say a pleasant day to you, and all those who have traveled from near and far who are here with us. Mama Iflabo, we need to stand as an army. We need to stand and regain St. Lucia because it belongs to all of us. We need to take control of what is ours. Yes. So I know, and by now all St. Lucians, they have made it abundantly clear. Et qui a dit tous les jours savent. They have regretted giving the Labour Party a chance. They regret the risk they took, a risk that has caused them nothing but embarrassment, disgruntlement, victimization, a 2.5 tax on the backs of St. Lucians, and a sense of hopelessness in this country. This is the refrain you hear everywhere in this country, the length and breadth of St. Lucia. But I'll tell you something. You know what's most revealing, Mama Iflabo? Some of the very own supporters, they cannot hold it any longer. They don't have a choice, you know. They have to wear their hat on their sleeves. Et vous savez ça veut dire? Chez yo tellement plein, il peut pour explode, yo ni pour parler. And they are talking, and they have a lot to say. So we ought to listen. Mama Iflabo, I have news flash for you today. Kisa, haven't you heard? Ou poko tan sa? Administration Labour Party ni 15 ministres agricoles. They have 15 ministers of agriculture. And you want to know how? Just listen, and I will tell you how. In August last year, Morocco donated almost 4,000 bags of fertilizer to St. Lucia. To be exact, 3,924 bags of fertilizer. And the farmers were supposed to receive these bags of fertilizer free of charge. Given that the price of inputs has gone up, and given that, you know, many farmers experience problems with soil fertility. Yokadi terre pa ka produit, initialement bagay di dan, il kan empêcher danweya, il kan empêcher fig la, il kan empêcher ces crops la fait produit en chaye. So Morocco donated these bags of fertilizer as a relief package to St. Lucian farmers. And you know, the minister, Honorable Prosper, what's his first name? Alfred Prosper, sorry about that. That's okay. You know, he said that these fertilizer bags would be distributed to the farmers, to the local farmers, free of charge. Mr. Minister, we want you, the Minister of Agriculture, Honorable Alfred Prosper, we want you to tell us what happened to the 3,942 bags of fertilizer that was stored in the warehouse in Lakai Dennery. We want to know what happened to these bags of fertilizer. Since when? Écoutez bien. Since when constituency offices of some ministers of cabinet have become mini warehouses and a collection point for fertilizer by farmers? Après ça, farmer ni pour aller à constituency office, c'est district rep là pour ça joindre qui ça? Guano. Quand c'est pas pichot ça qui a fait ça pays cette ici. We are in trouble. We are in trouble. And since when do we pick and choose farmers to receive fertilizer to boost crop production? Since when? Mama Iflabo, Mama Setlicien, famine is in serious trouble. Under a United Workers' Party administration, all farmers receive fertilizer. Blue, red, green, yellow, black, white, everyone. And they all receive fertilizer at one location. So why should we play cheap politics with the people who are directly responsible for food production in this country? Why should we play the political game? And yet this government, this SLP administration is talking about food security. Food security. Today we see a Labour Party playing politics with our food production. We see a Labour Party with 15 ministers of agriculture, each minister taking responsibility for the collection and distribution of fertilizer to farmers they know supported them.
Not good, not good, not good.
Where we go to Nukale? Do you see where we are heading?
Yes.
And it's not in a good place. In Dennery North, for example, the farmers want to know.
Right, that's right.
The farmers want to know why a quantity of fertilizer was collected from the warehouse in Lakai Dennery and taken to the office of the district rep. Ek pas la pateni a sele. Imene agadet Lakai yo sipote Labour Party. Why does that have to happen? For as long as I live in Gadet, I don't know there to be any warehouse. Majibes of Gadet mi pièce warehouse. And when farmers wanted chemicals, when farmers wanted fertilizer and other inputs for the crops, under a UWP administration, where did they go to? The reception depot at Lakai.
That's right.
C'est là qu'on est pour aller. Our farmers are in trouble. And the farming sector is in trouble too. St. Lucia is in trouble. So I want to say to the district rep, the Prime Minister, and the Minister responsible for agriculture, where is the transparency and the equity in the distribution of these bags of fertilizer? Where is it? Why politicize a sector that is so critical to the survival of the people of this country?
That's right, that's right.
We have questions, we need answers.
That's right.
And as St. Lucians, we need to stand up for what is right in this country. So after you have done all your distribution, you gave your supporters bags of fertilizer free of charge. The poor farmers, UWP farmers, are asking for fertilizer just to be told that they are for labor supporters. Papi show! Papi show! And you want to say to these farmers, they can now buy NFTO's fertilizer, a specific quota at $47 a bag. And anything above that quota, they have to pay $69. That's ludicrous. This is embarrassing and shameful. Where is our minister? The minister responsible for agriculture, Prosper Coteo. You have fooled the farmers.
Yes.
Made them believe that they were going to get milk and honey. This foolishness needs to stop in St. Lucia.
That's right.
And in Denrinoff, I want to say to the district rep, Honorable Sean Edward, Nukaveo.
That's right. That's right.
This needs to stop. And the farmers want you to give them what is rightfully theirs.
That's right.
Give it to them. And don't select people to receive fertilizer. We're talking about food production. Après ça, bien mal pour un petit dachine en supermarket là. Bien mal pour un petit pas de figue. Et là, où je viens tellement cher. Un jour, moi t'ai dit à Kaï Parlement, mon yé bagay sa ka ale à mon yé les bas parti kamene agricole un pays c'est ici. Ils sont plus tard, nous gagnons pour acheter figue l'autre pays. Nous gagnons pour acheter manger nourriture l'autre pays, ground provision l'autre pays. Mais tout ça qui ça? We are going to make sure the United Workers' Party will make sure that this does not happen. We are going to take control of St. Lucia again. Nous pas ça quitter cette liste fini en bas les bas parti. Jamais pas. And we are putting them on notice. We are letting them know that. Et pour moi qui bagaille tellement mauvais à place là, excepté ici à trois cas. Moi de ces femmes, moi si elle a ni femme parmi nous. Moi de yo combien l'argent yo joine les brettes, tistom la passé, les brettes passé. Combien l'argent yo joine? Ask them, they'll tell you. They will tell you. They promised the farmers $750 per acre. Mais combien yo joine? Yo ba yo 550, mais ça qui joine $300, ça qui joine un chèque $250. Ou pourquoi ça c'est moussaka insulte les femmes?
That's right. That's true.
This is an insult to the farmers. And you know what? I want you to assess the situation yourself. And you're going to answer a question that I'm going to ask you in a bit. Under a UWP administration, all registered farmers receive 2 rounds of the same fertilizer from Morocco.
Yes. Free of charge.
Free of charge. Sans payer rien. Tout farmer. Pani farmer flabo, ebe farmer leba, nous tout farmer. They received 2 rounds of spraying oil. And they received $800 per acre. Others joignent 5,000, others joignent 10,000, others joignent 1,000, 2,000. Maman Flabo, moi je veux écouter ces les bas bien ou savent. Parce que yo même qu'à pleurer passer où? Yo qu'à pleurer en bas. So even in this little thing, the assistance that they received, Labour Party played its politics. Penalizing the farmers of St. Lucia because of their political affiliation. So, moi, vle qui laisse administration ou quoi qui en faveur toute femme à cette lycée? Qui laisse administration? Mandé en les bas, c'est qui caïdou. Il caïdou, c'est flabo. I'm shifting gears a bit. I'm moving to education. As for education and the reopening of school, who's supposed to attend, sir?
Disaster.
Aye. Disaster. Preparation for the reopening of school. I give the Minister of Education, Honorable Sean Edward, a big F. I give him a big F. You have failed the education system. You have failed the Principals Association. You have failed the parents of this country. You have failed them. You have failed them. So schools reopen for the new academic year on Monday, September 4th, with so much confusion and chaos. Some schools had no furniture. Qui côté maman kay acide ekwi sa ekwi. Principals complained that they had not received facilities fees. Some schools had no supplies for school feeding programs. Some schools, even today, are still under repair. And while some teachers were on sick out due to the deplorable conditions of their school.
That's true.
St. Lucia is in trouble.
Yes.
Our education system is in trouble. Serious trouble. What a chaos. Big chaos. But mind you, they will boast about the 4,000 laptops. Empty laptops, see? Empty laptops to fool the parents. The same parents who still had to buy textbooks for their children.
That's right.
They spend so much money, hundreds of dollars. Whereas the e-books equipped with the students' school text
That's right.
and other educational materials could have been continued to facilitate learning and to save the parents hundreds of dollars.
That's right.
At a time when, you know, the price of everything has spiraled. Where is the foresight and planning for education in this country? Where are we going? It didn't take us very long to see that even the Minister of Education has no progressive plan to take education to a new level in this country. St. Lucians, Mama Iflabo, I say to you that we should no longer accept mediocrity from this failing labor administration. We cannot afford to remain quiet and complacent. We cannot allow our fellow brother or sister to suffer victimization under a Labour Party administration and for us to turn a blind eye and say, it didn't happen to me. Ou savent si ou apwe? Est-ce ou savent si ou apwe? We have to look out for each other. The time has come for us to act. Bon, moi, j'ai parlé assez. The time has come for us to act. And the time to act is now. We are here to protect you. Not the victory we're protecting, you know. We are protecting you and your livelihoods. That's what we're doing. And I want to say to you, and you have to remember this, it didn't take them too long to realize that they were fooled. But we also want to remind the Labour Party that they can fool the people sometimes, but they cannot fool the people all the time. That's correct. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, they cannot fool the people all the time. And now that we have seen the light, let us all stand up for what is right in this country. We are going to rally with each other. We are going to fight for a better St. Lucia. Mama Iflabo!